One thing that is really nice to have is an action camera. And what's also really nice is that you can get these for pretty cheap these days. My phone camera, we can hopefully get some side by side. All right, welcome back. We have a new interesting kind of video. Just to tell you a little bit about kind of this channel and what it is this is just me kind of vlogging what I'm doing and just showing it to you. And if you're interested in watching that, hey, that's great. One of the things I'm doing right now is trying to make a little bit better of an experience as far as watching and filming and being able to produce all of the content that I'm doing. As of right now, my current filming rig is this cell phone, which is a Motorola Razr of some kind. I think it's like an Edge Plus something. I don't know. It's a pretty decent camera. This is the video mode. It's on wide. This is what I've used to shoot 100% of all the content that you've seen on the channel so far. Everything up until, doing the clear coat on the C10 and all the stuff in the backyard, all the stuff, here, all the stuff here in, this room with the drywall, all of that and everything. So this has been acceptable as far as quality goes, but as far as ease of use, not so much. So main challenge here is getting these POV shots. I bought this chest rig that was like 15 bucks. It's good at what it does. It holds my phone. This basically just screws in and clamps down and holds it. However, the phone itself at my chest level here is quite bulky, and I often cannot see through it of what I'm actually supposed to be working on. So that's a problem. The other problem, this has really limited storage. It's 256 gigabyte, which is okay, but I run out of space and have issues with it. Also, the way that this works, I can pause a video, like recording with my phone, and resume recording in the same file. But there have been times where I've accidentally hit the stop button when I thought I was hitting, the resume record button. And I've lost footage and had issues and problems. And it's also quite annoying to actually unlock your phone, navigate to the camera app, select video, set it to wide, and then record. It's really annoying to have to do that every single time I want to start and stop recording, unless I use the pause feature. And again, one misclick and you might end up not recording something. So to kind of alleviate that, what I've done is gone out and got an action camera. And just to make this a little bit easier, let's mount you up on this chest rig. And I'm probably going to leave this in so that you can experience for yourself how annoying it is to use a cell phone. Just get this started. Alright, that's a prime example of why I wanted to do this, is because I just stopped recording trying to get this cell phone mounted in my chest rig. Let's put this thing on. Okay, so, alright, that's okay. So I got a little kit put together for me to do some better recording. One thing that is really nice to have is an action camera. And what's also really nice is that you can get these for pretty cheap these days. This one is a kit. I got it from Sweetwater. I know they're not a normal company to buy this kind of stuff from, but I like buying stuff from them when I can. And what this kit is it's a little creator kit that's got pretty much everything you need to get kind of started on doing content creation. So I think we just need to open this up if we can and see what this is like. I've never owned an action camera before. I have had a DSLR, and obviously that would not be ideal for what I'm doing, but it will work for photography, I actually use it as a webcam, things like that, but you really want an action camera for everything that is related to what I do day to day with the channel. So this is like a little extendo selfie stick that is pretty long. What is this, like 5 feet? Probably. I'm about 6'2", so that's nice to have. And then this is the actual camera. So we got a little box here. Oh, I lost something. Oh, candy. That's a case, I believe. And then there's this little box of accessories. I think that's a mount. That's a cable. This should be batteries, I would imagine. Instructions. Let's see. Yeah, so these are all the batteries that come with it, which is very nice. A little mount. So this is like I guess a little magnetic mount. Let's see. Let's open up this camera. Figure this out. That's kind of annoying. Let's throw that away. Okay, so and then there is this little magnetic mount that is supposed to click in there, and that. Figure there's supposed to be a little screw that screws that in. Maybe it's in here. Oh yeah, there's some hardware in here. Yep. Okay, so there's a couple little mounts and stuff in here. Oh yeah, and this is like a little case for it where you mount it in. Okay. And we got a couple of these things for the mounts. Let's see, can we find the hole? Where is it? There we go. All right, we're a little bit zoomed in. And this is the other thing, like, There are so many times, like just right there. I just went and filmed like 5 minutes of video that was kind of just zoomed in all the way, and that sucks. So, oh wait. Anyway, let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, there we go. Let's power this on. Oh wait, I've got to put a battery in it, don't I? Okay, there we go. Push it in, and then guess looks like it lines up that way, like that. Okay. Let's turn this on. Okay. All right. I know there's a little app I'm recording on the device that I'm gonna need to like use to sync it up and do all this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna skip that for now. Come on. Oh, you have to slide it. Let's just start. Okay. So, oh, it's giving me instructions here. Okay, that's fine. All right, so there we have it. Hopefully you can see. Here, let's record. I think this is recording. If it is, we will put some footage in here. Phone camera. Anyway, we can hopefully get some side by side. Stop. Oh wait, I think that's actually recording. Okay, so you can see the little red there in the corner. All right, so there we are. And then I'll hold it up next to my phone camera. We can hopefully get some side by side. One other thing that I have coming with this, a microphone, a little lavalier microphone that's going to be coming with this. And I know there's been some audio issues and things like that in some of my past videos. I think especially the welding video, when I had my welding helmet on, you couldn't really hear me. And that will resolve that issue. But this is also going to resolve a bunch of other issues I have with recording. Primary issue being editing. You know, there's a lot of times where I don't want to really stop and start the recording a bunch of times just because it's such a pain in the butt. I have to select multiple options on my phone and all of that. And so I end up with a bunch of cutting room floor footage that I don't want to have. And because of that, I end up having to do a whole bunch of extra editing. And I don't mind doing editing, but when I'm going through several hours of footage and, you know, capturing a bunch of stuff that I probably could have just skipped or whatever, that just wastes a lot of time. Being able to just like start and stop recording just by a single press of a button and having all the settings and all the stuff set by default is a huge advantage. The microphone lavalier, it connects directly to this camera and will give better audio. And then there's just going to be the storage. You know, I'm going to be getting a 1 terabyte micro SD card for this thing. That's 4 times the storage that I have on my phone. So it's going to be a lot easier for me to record and get stuff together and not run out of space and things like that. This also has a really good recording battery life. I think it's like 2.5 hours or something like that, something really crazy. And then I also have these additional batteries that are really going to help. So overall, this should make, hopefully, for some better content and again, easier content for me to produce, just because I'm not going to have to edit as much. I'm going to have start and stop recording at my fingertips. And again, it's going to be easier for me to do stuff and not have filming get in the way, because I've got this 6-inch wide phone blocking my vision in front of my hands right now. So having a much smaller little camera is going to be a lot better. The other thing is this has like a front-facing screen on it as well, so that's going to really help me with like framing certain shots and things like that to make sure things get, filmed properly. And then just the overall reduced size of this thing, it's going to be easier to get into tighter spots, especially like if I end up, when I end up working on, the Cowboy Cadillac, doing some stuff in the engine bay. There's a bunch of stuff I have to do, with other vehicles as well. You might have seen in some of my other videos, there's a Volkswagen Beetle in the background. That needs a lot of work, to go through a revival process. It doesn't have a cylinder head right now. Because it blew a timing belt many years ago. So that will be like a whole thing to film and do as well. So having something that can get into little tighter spots like that is going to make that much better. So anyway, there are some videos that I've already recorded on my phone, so you probably will not immediately see an improvement with this, but moving forward, you will. So I think there's probably 2 or 3 videos worth of video content, that are going to be with the phone camera and are going to be a little bit less quality. But after that, it's going to be all DJI Action 5. So that's what we're looking at right now. One thing I've got to do is I've got some screen protectors and stuff to put on here. I'm not going to bore you with that, but that's pretty much it. Hopefully we will have some cooler, better videos coming here in the near future. Anyway, if you like the video, subscribe if you want. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, and this will make it a little bit easier to do that. Later.